Alright, you read the title. I'm here in NBA 2K8 and I'll be simming to 2025. This is like, what, 18, 19 seasons ago. The San Antonio Spurs are the defending NBA champions with 98 overall. Tim Duncan here. He's the highest rated player in the game. Seattle Supersonics are still a thing with a rookie KD here. He's about to play his first season in the NBA, 80 overall. So we're going to see if this game has KD being as good as he is in real life. T-Mac over here on the Rockets, 93 overall. Yao Ming's at 92. Chris Bosh on my Raptors, 92. Look at the Nuggets big three. Carmelo at a 94. AI at a 93. New Jersey Nets with Vince Carter and Jay Kidd. You got Dirk at a 95. Kobe is also a 98 here on the Lakers. This is before they got Pau Gasol though, so they're not too good. Chris Paul's a 91 on the Hornets, 22 years old. D-Wade 97 with Shaq at a 87. The defending Eastern Conference champions, 97 overall, 23-year-old LeBron and this atrocious team. We'll see how LeBron's career plays out as it's only been 4 years so far. The Celtics big three just assembling with each other. Of course, they would win the championship in real life. We'll see how well they do in this game. Greg Oden and Brandon Roy, we'll see if, their careers can be what they were supposed to be. Gilbert Arenas is also a 96. My goodness. You can't make draft classes in this game, so unfortunately, no new draft classes, y'all. But hey, we'll see who this game has as, the future Currys, future Westbrooks, Kyries, Jokic, Embiid, all those guys. But yeah, let's get right into it. We saw Chris Paul was like a 95, 96, so y'all, question of the day, who's better all time, Kyrie or Chris Paul? And who are y'all taking, Kyrie or Chris Paul? Me personally, I'm not old enough for prime Chris Paul right here, so I gotta take Kyrie. But who do y'all take? Let me know in the comments. And of course, while you're at it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. LeBron is here, the 2008 MVP, first of his career a year early. KD is Rookie of the Year on Seattle. DPOY Sean Marion and his first team, second team, third team, first team defense, second team defense, all rookie team, and second team. Coach of the Year, Rick Adelman. Don't even know who this is. Suns are the best team. Every award other than MVP, I'll probably just show y'all at the end of the video, just so y'all know. Actually, in this game, I'm not sure if you can, because I don't think this game has league history. Anyway, this is the 2008 playoff tree. You can't even see it on one screen. Looks like LeBron won MVP without even making the playoffs, so that's quite something. The Houston Rockets are the 2008 NBA champions. A shout out Tracy McGrady. In real life, he never even won a playoff series, but here in 2K, he's an NBA champion in year one of the sim. It doesn't look like I can go back and check the playoff tree, so I honestly don't even remember who the Rockets beat in the finals. Oh, it was the Knicks, just like in real life in like 1995 or 94, one of them. Alright, so unlike in future games, you can't have the computer do everything. So I had to make all the roster moves and stuff, and so the Sixers are probably sabotaged for this sim, but hey, we know this team doesn't pass the second round for over like 20 years, so it's whatever. These are the defending champion Rockets, Yao Ming and T-Mac getting it done. The defending Eastern Conference champion Knicks, Shaq is over here. Was he here last year? Yep. And so they traded for Shaq along with Zach Randolph, who was here leading this team to the finals, but they lost. We'll see how the 2008-9 season goes. LeBron's MVP yet again. Looks like the Suns were the best team again. 2009 playoff tree. LeBron's MVP while missing the playoffs again. So clearly he's built different. It's going to be a Jazz Celtics finals in 2009. So the big three Celtics do get to the finals this time. The defending conference champions were the 8th seed this year. But the Rockets, they don't actually make the playoffs, and so the Jazz end up making the final. Jazz Celtics, the Jazz win the championship. That is hilarious. Carlos Boozer is the 2009 finals MVP. They really beat the big three Celtics in 7 games. Going into the 9-10 season, these are the defending champions. Carlos Boozer, Darren Williams, and Monte Ellis here, so solid big three. Big three Celtics are getting older now. They couldn't get their ring. They only have a few years left. We're about to go into 2010. Will this be LeBron's last year on the Cavs, or will he stick it out? Will Kobe win another championship in his career? He also has 1 year left on his contract. Dwayne Wade is the 2010 MVP, and it looks like the Heat are the best team in the league with 50 wins. That's pretty crazy. It's like we had a weak league this year. Heat are the 1 seed with only 50 wins. LeBron's not in the playoffs again. Celtics are there at 5th. The defending champion Jazz are also the 5th seed. It's going to be Blazers Nets in the finals though. D-Wade and the Heat made the conference finals but lose in 5, and the Blazers beat KD and the Sonics in 7. Shout out to them. I can't go and check out the box score or anything like that. So 2010 NBA Finals, the New Jersey Nets win the finals in 7 games. Jason Kidd gets his ring a year early with the Nets though, doesn't have to leave. Shaq retires on the Knicks. Going into the 10-11 season, these are your defending champions. Shout out Vince Carter for getting a ring. Not gonna lie, I already forget who they beat. Was it the Sonics? Was it KD? 95 overall now in just 3 seasons? Or it might have been the Trailblazers, who just went and added CP3, 98 overall. We'll see how they do now. LeBron went and re-signed with the Cavs. Good gracious. TJ Ford is his second best player here, the 88, and Kobe also re-signed here with the Lakers. 10-11 season. In real life, it was an unexpected champion. We'll see who gets it here. Dwayne Wade is back-to-back MVP. Shout out KD for the DPOY. The Magic won 60 games. Once again, the defending champions missed the playoffs, so it looks like it'll be that type of simulation. Sonics are at 6. Rockets back at 1 though. The Bucks and Blazers are in the NBA Finals. This might be the Blazers' second finals in a row. 8-seeded Raptors made it all the way to the conference final, but unfortunately, they lost to the Bucks. Bucks Blazers 2011. We'll see who wins it. It is the Portland Trail Blazers who win the NBA championship. Shout out CP3, first year in Portland, and he gets his ring. Defending champions CP3 and Greg Oden. Shout out to them. Bucks losing the finals. Will they get back? Probably not. This roster is not that good. Ray Allen is gone from the Celtics, so the big three does not win a ring in this universe. They made it to the finals, but they could not get it done. Tony Parker went to the Dallas Mavericks. That is quite something. Carmelo signed a 5-year extension with the Nuggets. Ray Allen is here on the Pacers now. Tim Duncan is on the Raptors. My goodness, what happened to the Spurs? They just fell off. Ginobili is the only one here now with Theo Ferguson. Chris Bosh is on the Timberwolves with 95 overall Al Jefferson and 90 Josh Smith. This is quite the big three. 11-12 season. Kevin Durant is the 2012 MVP. He's also DPOY. KD might be on his way to being the GOAT here. Looks like the Magic were the best team again. Oh, Sixers actually made the playoffs this year. Good job, y'all. Playing the Magic first round. Bucks are 4th. Cavs are finally in the playoffs. Good job, LeBron. The defending champions are the 1 seed. Good. The 8th seeded Sixers actually made the conference finals somehow, but lost to Atlanta in Game 7. The Blazers are back in the finals against the Atlanta Hawks. This is our Sixers roster, by the way. The best player is an 81 overall rookie. In fact, we've had a few high picks, obviously, but I've actually forgotten to sign them, so this is the first dude I actually signed. Hawks Blazers here in 2012. Will the Blazers go back-to-back? Yes, they will. Chris Paul, back-to-back finals MVP. What a different legacy he has here. Now, him versus Kyrie is really not even a question. 2-time defending champions. This is how the Hawks look. 93 Al Horford, 89 Joe Johnson. Oh, this dude here is one of the dudes I forgot to sign. 6'7" small forward from Canada. Maybe we'll say this is SGA, but if he was a small forward, he's a 94 overall here on the Celtics now with Allen Iverson at 37 years old, and Paul Pierce is still here. Oh, and KG's here. 12-13 season. Let's get it. White SGA is the 2013 MVP. Shout out Josh Smith for the DPOY. He wins a lot of them in old 2K games. 2-time defending champions, have the best record in the league. It looks like they'll lose in the second round to the Warriors though, and it's going to be a Warriors-Celtics final in 2013, like 9 years early. Who will take it? It is the Golden State Warriors who sweep the Celtics. Finals MVP Iguodala, just like in real life 2 years early. That is hilarious. And this is 2K8, so he's not even on the Warriors yet. So great job 2K. Going into the 13-14 season, Sixers just drafted Darius Slay 3rd overall. I swear this is a football player. The defending champion Golden State Warriors with 94 overall Andre Iguodala. Boston Celtics here with White SGA. AI is 38, KG 37. Paul Pierce looks to be gone. Cavs have this guy Terrence Fry. Oh, I guess this is Kyrie. 3rd overall 2010. An English Kyrie. So we'll see if he can help LeBron out. 13-14 season. SGA's back-to-back MVP. Our football player turned basketball center is Rookie of the Year. I think he's a cornerback, and I think he's on the Eagles. I could be very wrong though. Looks like the Hawks have the best record in the league, and our Sixers will be playing them as we were the 8th seed. Shout out LeBron for making it. Celtics there at 3. Defending champs are 4th in the West. Unlike last time, we lose to the 1 seed this time. LeBron and Kyrie make it all the way to the conference finals, but lose to D-Wade and the Heat. So it's a T-Wolves versus Heat finals as the T-Wolves beat KD in 7 games. Minnesota versus Miami in the 2014 finals. It is the Minnesota Timberwolves who win the championship. Chris Bosh finals MVP, so he gets a ring in 2014. 1 year, of course, after he got it in real life. Ray Allen is on the Clippers. I just noticed this. He's 39, but still at 86. He's also here with Rondo. That's funny. These are the defending NBA champions. Shout out Nick Young and D-Wade and the Heat, the reigning Eastern champions. This is their 2nd finals, I think. Dana Hollins, 6'8" shooting guard, 92 overall, 1st overall by the Kings. Is this Clay? Shot 42% from 3 last year. We'll say he's Klay Thompson. Why not? Marion Monroe, 93 overall in LA with Kobe. Why not? You kind of look like him. This is Karl Anthony Towns here with Kobe, embracing the Mamba mentality, making himself bald at 24. 14-15 season. Let's go. SJ's MVP again. This might be like 3 years in a row. Also DPOY again. Did the Cavs have the best record in the league? They are the 1 seed, so I think that was the case. Will 2015 be LeBron and Kyrie's year? We shall see. The damn Cavs lose in the second round to the Celtics, who make the finals again. Will the third time be the charm? The T-Wolves, though, they're back in the finals. They beat Clay and the Kings in Game 7. So Timberwolves versus Celtics now. The Celtics finally win the championship. SGA is finals MVP. Kevin Garnett retires with a ring. Ray Allen also retires, but of course he wasn't there. He left. Doc Rivers retires as a champion. My goodness. Honestly, for the sake of the league, that might have been better if he went and retired after winning a ring. No more 3-1 leads for him to blow. AI was there too, so shout out Allen Iverson for also getting his ring. SGA is a 3-time reigning MVP and now got a championship and finals MVP. What a career he has so far. He was a Sixers pick. T-Wolves couldn't go back to back. Chris Bosh went to the Hornets. Alright. We may have found the Jokic of this simulation, y'all. He's from Russia instead of Serbia, but 91 overall, 23 years old, 6th overall pick by the Jazz. If we find someone from Serbia though, then that would be fantastic, of course. Kobe is still here at 37 with Karl-Anthony Towns, and then do we want to say this is Gobert or maybe Mobley and Allen? I will say Towns and Gobert because this dude doesn't score like that. Going into the 15-16 season though, SGA has won MVP for a 4th straight year. KD won DPOY this time though. Blazers are back on top with 56 wins. Knicks are on top over in the East. Shout out to them. T-Wolves are 8. 2016, I expect a great playoffs, and it'll be the 2 versus 6 in the finals. The Cleveland Cavaliers are in the finals. Shout out LeBron and Kyrie. Over in the West, the 1-seed Blazers made it all the way to the conference final. Playing the Kings though, taking down KD. That is tough. Is it written for Cleveland? No, it's not. The Sacramento Kings are the 2016 NBA champions. The point guard is finals MVP, so not Clay. We'll say this is, I mean, he is 6'3". Is this really Steph? Shot 38% from 3. We'll call this dude Steph for now. Vince Carter retires. NBA champion though. Shout out to him. Paul Pierce was still here, just not on the Celtics. Tim Duncan retires on the Suns. The Spurs had a crazy fall off in this simulation as Ginobili also retires on the Wizards. So defending NBA champions, drafted 2009 by us actually. That's kind of crazy. Started his career in Toronto. Hey, Steph spent some time growing up in Toronto. This might be him. And then this Nigerian small forward drafted in 2011. Maybe this is just a skilled Precious Achua. I'm going to be honest, I can't think of any other Nigerian player. These are the Cavs. Kyrie has actually passed LeBron in overall. He spent his whole career on the Cavs. Haven't even made the playoffs every time. It's been pretty bad. Cavs wasting their legendary player. Finally made the finals, but couldn't do it, of course. Al Horford and the Hawks. They've had a few 1 seeds. Made 1 finals, I think, but haven't won anything. This is how the Sixers roster is looking in case y'all are interested. Trying my best to let the computer cook, even though you can't exactly do that in this game. But hey, going into 16-17, are the Kings the new Warriors? We'll see. SGA stays winning MVP. He's also back to winning DPOY. Looks like the Celtics were the best team again. Blazers number 1 in the West. Cavs are at 2. Defending champs are also at 2 over in the Western Conference. The Jazz beat the Kings though in the conference final, and so it's a Jazz-Knicks finals. Both of these teams have been to the finals before, I think, in the simulation. Jazz-Knicks for the 2017 title is the New York Knicks, who get it done. Charlie McCarty is the finals MVP. Depending on the year he was drafted in, we'll see who that can be. Allen Iverson retires. He is a champion. Tracy McGrady retires. He's a 2-time champion, I think. Him versus Kobe conversations are more of an actual thing now. 6'8" shooting guard from 2012. I honestly don't even remember the 2012 draft. Was there anybody good in there? We'll figure out later. Or maybe he'll just stay Charlie McCarty. The Jazz, this is Jokic, right? At a 95. And then Darren Williams is here too. Hornets also had a nice season last year with Phil Reed and Chris Bosh. Of course, in real life, this era was dominated by the Warriors, but so far in this sim, I'm pretty sure we've only had 1 repeat champion, and that was the Blazers. It's been a pretty competitive league. We'll see who can do it here in 2018. Kevin Durant is MVP again. SGA's streak is disrupted. KD is also DPOY. KD, just like in real life, he's very clearly top 2, but I don't think you can say he's won, especially the fact that he hasn't won a chip yet. Blazers and Kings are still on top here. Over in the East, it's the Cavs who are the 1 seed. Is this finally their year? Come on, LeBron and Kyrie. They lose in the conference finals again to the Pacers this time. I don't even know who's on there, but KD and the Sonics are back in the finals. I hope they prevail this time. Come on, KD, I'm rooting for you. Yes, the Sonics win the championship. KD is now an NBA champion, and so he at least has 1 ring. You'll love to see it. Pau Gasol retires, never got traded for Kwame Brown in this universe. Dirk retires in the T-Wolves. He is a champion. Who was even on the Pacers? Kyle Wade, shooting guard, 2012, averages 9 points a game. Who scores around here? Popovich. This is given like 2015 Hawks. Hawks, the defending NBA champions. KD is a 2-time MVP. I thought he won more than that. 2-time MVP, 4-time DPOY though, 9-time All-Star, and of course now a champion. I was gonna compare him to SGA, but SGA has left the Celtics. We're gonna look at where he went. Kyrie has also left the Cavs. My goodness, the league is changing. SGA went to the New Jersey Nets. Wow. He is a 5-time MVP, 1-time champion, 8-time All-Star. So KD has him in All-Stars. He has him on defense too. Yet 3 to 4. And Kyrie went to the Suns. This is how the T-Wolves look now. Sheridan. Oh, I guess we got to call this dude Towns. I mean, first overall pick, it was actually by the Jazz, but 90 overall power forward here on the T-Wolves. This has to be Towns. First overall pick 2015 is literally him. Let's see what the 18-19 season has in store for us. Kevin Durant is back-to-back MVP. He's also DPOY again. Will he catch up to SGA legacy-wise? The Lakers won 59 games this season, so I guess this has to be Mobley and Jared Allen instead. The Twin Towers, 99 and 97 overall, leading the Lakers to the 1 seed. Hawks are back at 1. Lakers beat the defending champs, and they are in the finals against the Knicks. That McCarty guy, I think, is on the Knicks. He takes down SGA on the Nets, so what a series that would have been. Now we got a Lakers-Knicks final here in 2019. It is the LA Lakers who win the championship. Shout out Marion Monroe / Bald Cat / Bald Mobley or Allen. Kobe retires on the Clippers. Wow. He stays at 3 rings for his career. Going to 2019, these are your defending champs and the defending Eastern Conference champs. These guys have won before, but couldn't get it this time. Bronze 35, 88 overall now. Going into the 1920 season. No bubble edition, of course. Ferdinand Lopez is the MVP here in Miami. He was actually in Boston previously, so I think he's a champion. But now he's on the Heat, averaging 16 and 15 and 6. 6'8" small forward on the Heat in 2020. I guess we'll call this Jimmy Butler. Puerto Rican Jimmy Butler. Are the Celtics back on top? 51 wins. A few years after SGA left them. Maybe we'll call this the 2017 version with IT. Maybe that's what's going on here. I won't say Tatum and Brown have arrived yet. We'll say this is the Isaiah Thomas Celtics. Blazers stay with regular season success. It's just they haven't had playoff success in a little bit. They make it back to the conference final, but Kyrie and the Suns beat them and get to the finals, and they will be playing the Pacers. 6 seed versus 3 seed. I gotta give the Suns the edge though, even though they're the lower seed. Who will win? It is the Phoenix Suns who get the championship. Shout out Kyrie. He leaves LeBron and gets a ring. Going into the 2021 season, I'm gonna be honest, I've completely blanked. I know the Pacers made the finals and lost. I cannot for the life of me remember who beat them. This is the Pacers roster. Oh yeah, Kyrie and the Suns beat them. This is how the Suns look over here. 98 overall Kyrie. You also got Don Woods, 2017 first overall pick. I guess Markelle Fultz, but you know, it works out. We'll see now what 2021 has for us. Ernest Fuller is the 2021 MVP. 30-year-old shooting guard on the Hawks. I'll check his draft year. Jokic wins DPOY. Looks like the reigning champions had a great regular season. The Sixers actually finished 48 and 34 this year. That's our best record yet. What does our team look like now? 92, 90, 87. Alright. Solid big 3 here in Philadelphia. Good enough to be the 2nd seed this time around. Pacers at 3, Knicks at 1 again. The Sixers actually made the conference final but lose to the Magic. That's the 2nd conference final this sim. We made it once as like the 8th seed before. It's going to be Orlando and Seattle in the 2021 finals. If KD wins this one, he might overtake SGA for the sim GOAT. Can they do it? They cannot. They get smoked by Orlando. Wendell Green and the Orlando Magic take it. 86 overall from 2014. So he's not even like a superstar or anything. Who's drafted in 2014? Could this be like Dennis Smith if he worked out? Or is he younger than that? I don't remember. KD and the Sonics lost another finals. He's down to 89 overall. Braun down to 85 overall. 37 years old. You know what? Here are his career stats just in case this is it. So I don't think you can check out the records in this game. And so here they are. How many points does he have? 35,261. SGA is down to 89 as well at 33 years old. 21-22 season. Tony Popovich is the 2022 MVP. He's also DPOY. My goodness. If Marcus Smart, you know, averaged 25 and 9 and 6, how you get 9 rebounds at 6'4"? Are we gonna say this dude is a Croatian Russ? I don't know. Nuggets won 55 games this year. Raptors are the top of the East. You like to see that. Of course, the defending champions are nowhere to be found. It's gonna be Rockets Celtics in the final. The Blazers made another conference final but lost again. Both of these teams have won a ring before, but with very, very different rosters. I honestly couldn't tell you who's on there now. It is the Houston Rockets, who are the 2022 NBA champions, gave Gabe Skinner. Ron does not retire yet, which is good. Gilbert Arenas does. And Tony Parker on the Kings. Gabe Skinner is at 82 overall, so he's not even like that for real. And he's been everywhere, my goodness. Maybe I'll just let him have his moment. Going to the 22-23 season, Eldon Outlaw 2017 6-7. I guess this would be Tatum, so shout out Tatum on getting a ring. LeBron is no longer on the Cavs, he's on the Bucks now. He's at 84 overall, but he is the best player on this team. Chris Paul down to an 86. He's another Sim GOAT contender. These are his career stats: 17, 7, and 4, 23,000 points, 9,707 assists. Shout out CP3, two-time champion. D Wade's 40 down here to 86. We'll see how many points does he have, because once again, we probably won't be able to do this again. I don't think there's a records page in this game. 31,305. Looks like Jimmy Butler left this team, so I want Iguodala is still here. Still here as in still in the league, but he's on Miami now, which is hilarious because after the Warriors in real life, he went to Miami. So shout out 2K for cooking with Iguodala's career here in 2K8. 22-23 season now. Let's go. Russ is MVP again. 9.5 rebounds a game this time. Can't get the assists quite there though. Russ is also DPOY. The Philadelphia 76ers had the best record in the league. That's crazy. Blazers are back on top in the West, so shout out CP3. LeBron, the Bucks aren't here. No, they lose in the conference finals again. They're swept by the Nets. SGA is still there, I believe. The Rockets are back in the finals. Rockets, Nets, who will prevail? I'm kind of, the Nets did. Nets win the championship. Charlie Weaver is finals MVP, but I'm pretty sure SGA is still there, so that might seal his legacy. LeBron James retires on the Bucks. Can we check out his stats here? No, we can't. So it is what it is. 20 years, but does not win a ring. Made the finals maybe twice, honestly. Made conference finals too. Had good teams with Kyrie, but could not do it. SGA is still on the Nets. Not the finals MVP, but that's ring number 2, and so Sim GOAT might be his. Going into 23-24, I'm not gonna lie, I completely blanked again on who won the championship. For y'all, it's been 2 seconds, but for me, I just had to do the whole off season and sign a bunch of free agents because we didn't have enough players. I legit just had it too, and it completely escaped my mind. Damn it. 23-24 season, there are 2 more rings left to be won. Westbrook is MVP again. Looks like the Kings are back on top of the league. It's been a while for them. Oh, Kyrie's in Sacramento now. He just joined this season after a few years in Phoenix. Kyrie and then this dude. He was on the Hornets for the longest time. 2014 first overall pick. Andrew Wiggins, I guess. Defending champs for the first seed in the East. Sixers are third. That's cool to see. The Sixers lose in the conference finals again. That is so unfortunate. It's Blazers versus Nets. Old versus kinda new, but even, SGA is getting old now. Either SGA or CP3 gets ring number 3. Who will it be? SGA. As the Nets go back to back, this Charlie Weaver dude's finals MVP again, and Chris Paul will retire after that finals loss. That's tough for him. Carmelo retires on the Grizzlies. I don't think he ever won. I want Iguodala retires on the Heat. Bosh retires on the Nets, so that's another ring for Chris Bosh. Shout out to him. Brandon Rohr retires on the Rockets, NBA champion. Going into the 24-25 season, Nets are defending champions again. I forget if I already looked at it, but here is career stats, because this will be the last time we see them. 22,000 points, 16,859 rebounds, 6,448 assists, 5-time MVP, 3-time champion now, 11-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA, 3-time DPOY, 6-time All-Defense. We'll see if he adds another one to the list. KD is down to an 83 now, 36 years old, at 33,000 points now, 3-time MVP, 1-time champ, 13-time All-Star, 12 times All-NBA in total, 5-time DPOY. Who will get the last ring of this simulation? Jackson Green was the 2025 MVP on the Sixers. DPOY was this dude. He won it last year too. Heat won 60 games this year. Despite having the MVP, the Sixers did not make the playoffs this time. Honestly, I can't remember who the last 2 Western Conference champions were. It's going to be Kings and Heat in the finals. 1 versus 1. This might be the first time all simulation this has happened. Both teams have won a championship before in the sim, I think, and they've also both lost finals before in the sim, I think. Who will get it? The Miami Heat win the 2025 championship. Bruno Bosniak, or maybe Bosniak from Croatia, is the finals MVP. We'll just let him take this W. Good job, Bruno. Mike Conley retires on the Nuggets. 2018 second overall pick. I honestly don't remember who that was. It might have been Ayton, actually. Maybe Ayton just won finals MVP on the Heat. Good for him. But yeah, y'all, that's gonna be be it. We simmed from the 7-8 season to the 24-25 season. We can't see league history in this game, so if y'all are like me and forget who won, then you're gonna have to go back. But this was a great sim. We had a very balanced league, no dynasties really. A few teams with multiple championships, but most of them were in like different eras. Blazers and the Nets are the only franchises to go back to back. Blazers are probably team of the sim considering the amount of regular season success they had as well. Celtics gotta be up there too. Pacers gotta be up there. Shout out to them. They never actually won a championship. Wow. They lost a few finals. Kings are up there. Lakers, they had like 1 year where they were the best team in the league and won the championship, but that was it. Sim GOAT, I think it's gotta be SGA. SGA 1, KD 2 probably, CP3 at number 3. I think that's fair. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you want more great content like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all later.